This is CS News Tonight. We begin tonight in Verde Beach, where City Planner has begun recovery from the tsunami that devastated the city. After doing some rebuilding and removing of demolished structures, City Planner went on to place some disaster detection devices, shelters, and radio masts. Tsunami warning buoys were placed nice and close to the shore, so Verde Beach residents get the shortest possible warning.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm unsure whether or not it's actually appropriate to place this over a railroad, but I will tell you that I think it's probably not. So as a result, what we're going to do, we're going to flatten some of this out, and then we are going to improve this a bit. And just right here, right on the side of the road.
Ah yes, those fire helicopter pilots just love it.
This back here and redo our fence. So right now we have a pharmacy. So we can add that here.
An emergency shelter was placed on the island next to Mulligan International Airport, and it has a great view out to the sea. I mean, who wouldn't want to evacuate to here? I can't imagine what could possibly go wrong. These cinematics are no joke though. Verde Beach looks fantastic. Over to Dream Bay now with a question. Have you ever thought to replace the 4-lane road in the middle of the train and metro hub with a highway? Well, Imperatur has. And here's another one you may have never thought of. Check out how Imperatur uses the network multi-tool to add and remove nodes to get pillars where he wants them instead of messing around with move it. There's a lot that went into this build. He has train lines, metro bridges, highways going over the metro bridge. Go check out the video. It's fabulous and outstanding as always. And now over to 5B1C, where we were treated to 3 videos from 2 creators this week, Overcharged Egg and the Timeister. Overcharged Egg built a water treatment facility for the residents of 5B1C and used a number of different assets to create the look of a large water treatment complex.
And we'll connect in there again, and then we should be able to place these perfectly back to back now. Which again, it's almost an extension of the asset, isn't it? It kind of blends nicely in together. These walkways are almost linking together now as they meet in the middle when we put assets back to back like this. So it's all about being creative, I think, isn't it, with these kind of assets. And
it looks great, Overcharged Egg. Thank you for fleshing out where to flush it. Who knew a golf course and driving range could be that dramatic?
Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of City Skylines with me, Biffa, here in the city of New Zealand. So, today...
And over in New Zealand, Biffa continues to work on his fishery island, making adjustments and other modifications to make it more efficient. Over on that side of the island with fishing harbors, Biffa built an ocean thermal energy conversion plant and then deleted the geothermal power plants. Let's take a look at how they fit in with the fishing routes. Oh, Biffa, that boat!
What?
The fishing boat, it's gonna hit!
What? Yeah, that fits in there okay, doesn't it? Cool.
And this build would not be complete without a roundabout, of course.
A bit more space. That's what I want. There we go. That feels more like the size of what we're going to need. And then I'm going to put 3 lane, no parking. There we go.
Aside from the map reviews, BonBonB started a new Let's Play series. This week was episode 6 of The Island. BonBonB made this map and is now building a city on this map.
Really highly recommend. This one, Bob, the tree and prop replacer by Algernon. It's a really simple...
In this episode, BonBonB used Bob, the tree and prop replacer mod, to replace the vanilla trees in these plazas with custom trees.
It's really simple. In fact, I should probably do a very simple and quick tutorial for it. That's how simple it is.
Maybe that's what the B stands for. Thank you, BonBonBob. Captain Ahvious, in his newest episode, put all 5 airports onto one island in his city.
In today's episode, we are going to intentionally murder our traffic flow from 92% down to under 80% traffic flow by building our airport island. And I am going to utilize every airport in the game, including the cargo airport and the cargo airport hub. And on top of that, I am going to throw in a stadium and a harbor to guarantee excessive traffic. Then we will miraculously fix the traffic back up to 92%, and this will be all done without any game-changing mods.
But first, Captain Ahvious took the time to remind us all how much we suck at managing traffic in our cities.
With a traffic flow of 92%. So let's blue.
Captain Ahvious has been building this city under vanilla rules, but controversy erupted in the middle of this build.
But for the first time, I am actually using the Plop the Grobos mod just to plop down the parking lots instead of deleting and waiting for them to spawn. Parking lots is the only time that I use this mod, but I hope that this does not break the vanilla spirit of the series. Because technically, we could just wait here, wait for the parking lots to spawn, but that will hurt you as much as it will hurt me waiting for the right building to spawn. So what do you think? Is the vanilla spirit of the series broken for doing this, or is this acceptable, especially when it is only used for the parking lot buildings?
Well, Captain Ahvious, since you asked, I think you definitely... Back over to City Planner now with a new episode in his City Tips series. City Planner was reviewing and fixing this city sent in to him by a viewer. This city featured a diverging diamond interchange, which reminded me of another new video I saw this week. Road Guy Rob has this new video this week where he examines how pedestrians navigate crosswalks at different highway interchanges. And if you thought some of the pedestrian bridges we build in City Skylines are somewhat unbelievable, check out this 4-story pedestrian bridge in Utah, as well as this grade-separated, dedicated pedestrian and bike path in California.
California fashion, they built this.
Total grade separation. So no debate about whether it should go in the middle or on the edge. A pedestrian never has to set foot on the ramp. They go right underneath.
G'day guys, Tours20 here and welcome back to Mile Bay.
Back to City Skylines now and over to Mile Bay, where we will check in with $2.20. $2.20 recently started the Mile Bay City series, and in this episode he addressed the need for city services. And the need for one of these services seems all too familiar.
Okay.
Today's episode, thank you all so much for watching, especially all the way to...
About a month ago, $2.20's computer died on him and he lost all of his data. So even though this was episode 7 in the series, you haven't missed much because he restarted this city with episode 4. Now we will head over to the city of Newmarket to check in with Yumble.
And today's focus is going to be on transit in the city of Newmarket.
Yumble set up a tram network to connect the different parts of his city. And the words of the day in this build were temporary.
But temporary is as temporary does.
And lollipop.
Lollipop, lollipop.
And finally tonight, our small channel spotlight. While searching for the content for the small channel spotlight this week, I came across 2 uploads from this creator, WXman Smith, which I believe means Weatherman Smith. WXMAN is an abbreviation for Weatherman. I was looking at these videos and I was seeing how he was putting a lot of detail into this build. He was putting cracked pavement down in the parking lots, and he's building on this map with a fall theme, and also putting leaves on the ground as if they fell from the trees. And so it was a lot of detail, but parts of it were a little hard to watch because the video's moving around so fast. It was a little bit dizzying, but you could tell he knows what he's doing. And then I went over to his channel page and I clicked on the About button, and then I saw this. It says, I am a 13-year-old who likes weather and making City Skylines YouTube videos. So hey, for a 13-year-old, this is excellent work. Not just with putting the video together, but he's also a pretty talented City Skylines builder. So of course the link to his videos will be in the description below. Head on over and give him a thumbs up and tell him to keep up the good work. And that's all we have for tonight. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time. For CS News, I'm Larry Skylines, where you will be the first to know after we are the last to know. Good night.